I was just riding and just sitting here thinking about a time when I used to be a sucker, straight up sucker. When I say that, I was just so giving, had a heart of gold, meeting guys. And if they told me they had a problem, I thought that, me giving them my money or something of that nature would make me appear to be that good girl, that girl that he would want to be with, because I was willing to spend my money or whatever it was to make his life easier, right? Something like, I guess you could call me back in the day like a little paymaster, a sucker. Straight up. But then the lights came on, and so I'm different, and that's why I'm able to come on here today to try to tell y'all and school some of y'all women to some game, and some men too, because I'm gonna get on both. I ain't got a problem with it. If you don't like it, it is what it is. I'm good with that too. At this age, I don't give a damn who like me, who don't like me, all that. I'm okay, because I like and I love myself. Now back to the story at hand. I recall a time I was dating a guy, and this when I was in that sucker phase, I'm gonna come through, let me try to show him I'm a good girl, because I felt like I wasn't enough just being Miko. So I felt like if I had to give him my money or something else like that, then that would make me appear like, I'm that good girl, that girl that he should want to be with, because he's the guy that I want to be with. So long story short, I recall dating a guy one time, and he came into my life at a time when I was a sucker, and he would say a thing like, "Oh, babe, I don't know how I'm going to pay my car note." And my little silly self would say, "Oh," in my mind, "well, let me help him, because he need helping." And somewhere deeper inside, I felt like it was something in me that was like, if I do it, he's really going to like me. He's really going to see the good woman that I am. Ain't nobody see whether or not you know good woman because you giving her your money. They see you as a sucker. That's what they see you as, because men know that they're supposed to provide, and that's on period. That's on everything. So don't be giving these men your money. When you meet a guy and he's opt to tell you that he got a problem, he needs fixed, you tell him you got that same problem. For instance, he might say something like, "Yeah, babe, I don't know how I'm going to pay my car note." You say, "You know what? I was just thinking the same thing. I don't know how I'm going to pay mine either." Get him out your pocket. Get him out your pocket. And stop being a giver to the point that you a sucker and giving your money to these men. Stop it. Women don't do that. Now, you had your own bag up to take care of yourself, but you don't be out here just giving money arbitrarily, because let me tell you something. One thing about a taker, he ain't got no limit to how much he'll take. And the same thing goes for a giver, a woman that's too giving. She don't have no limit to how much she's willing to give. So I'm on here today to tell you, you better set some boundaries and stop being a sucker. And don't get caught up either in those guys that come into your life and wine and dine you and spend all kind of money buying you Louis and Gucci and stuff like that. Because see, let me tell you, it's a trick with that too. I've seen situations whereby women have got with men, and these men have come into their life buying them all these expensive gifts, and it was all a trap just to get your mind trained to thinking, he loved me, he gonna do so much for me, when all he's doing is setting you up for the okie doke. And the okie doke is later on. See, let me give you a little insight. So they'll start out buying you all these nice expensive gifts and have you thinking that, oh, he loved me, he look at what he did for me, and this and that and the other. And then they may even come around later on and say, "Well, babe, I got it and everything, but could you lend me $250 and I'll pay you back on Tuesday?" And then you lend him that $250 and he pay you back on Tuesday. So now he got you thinking that, okay, he'll do what he say he gonna do. He had it, he told me he had it, so, and he gave it back to me. So yeah, I could trust him. And then the next time he'll wait a little while, maybe a month or so, and then that $250 will go from $250 to $500, and then you'll find yourself doing that too, and he'll pay you back. But see, all along and the whole time, he's setting you up. He's setting you up. He's just trying to get you to trust him, so that when he asks you for the big bang, you see what I'm saying? You'll find yourself being in that relationship, and this guy that was giving you all this expensive stuff, you'll see yourself paying for way more than he's ever done or ever's going to do for you. I promise you that. And the thing that'll keep you being the paymaster or the sucker is the fact that you're having your mind's eye that, well, he when I first met him, he gave me all this stuff, and and all those times that he did borrow money from me, he paid me back, and he paid me back when he said he was gonna do it. So he's just falling on some hard times right now, because I know if he had it, he would do it. I mean, he bought me a Louis Vuitton bag. He bought me some Gucci shoes. It's a setup. Don't be a fool. I'll never forget. I know a girl that was a high-ranking lieutenant in the Army, and she was dating a guy that was a little less ranking than her, but he was a sergeant or something nonetheless. And this was when I lived in Georgia. I ain't calling no names, but this young lady was ravished about how he had bought all these nice things for her. I mean, it was even impressive to me. And ended up, she married the guy. And after she married him, a few years later, he got out of the military. And when he got out, he sat on his ass. And this young lady found herself paying for everything for some years. And then when she saw the light and decided to divorce him, he was entitled to half of everything she got. And trust me, he took it. So don't be fooled by a man buying you all this stuff and doing all of these things for you. Sweetheart, buy your own stuff. Get your own money. Don't be impressed by that, because these guys have tricks. They have tricks, and they're trying you when they're doing all of these things. If they buy it, let them buy it. And when they come talking about, can you lend me some money? Honey, you better come up with a bill just like they came up with one. Oh, babe, I don't know how I'm going to pay my car note. You say, I was just thinking the same thing. I don't know how I was going to pay mine either. Or they say, honey, I tell you, my child support behind. You know what? I ain't even get child support this month, so I ain't even got nothing extra. I don't even know what I'm going to do. Always got a problem. When they got a problem, you have a problem too. Because if not, their problem will become your problem, and you'll find yourself being a mommy to your man. We ain't doing that. Keep that in mind and write in the comment what you think. Have you ever gone through something like that? Because these guys will play you. And I don't hate guys, but I just know what they can do. And I'm just trying to school you to the game before you become a sucker like I used to be. I ain't a sucker no more. The lights are on, and I want your lights to come on too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a good day.